Oh boy.
What's going on?
My poke egg's about to hatch. Let's see what I got.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
Ah!
It's a Paris. What a great find. At 251. Wow.
It's a Paris.
That's crazy.
I've already caught a Paris. Why couldn't you be something fun?
Like anything else.
Like anything else.
But, you know, Paris is
Anyway. Pokemon GO is pretty big. So it's inevitable that they're probably going to make a movie at some point.
I actually heard rumors that they're probably going to do that.
Yeah. So. As we talked about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Not on here, but we had compiled a list of a dream cast.
Oh, yeah.
We went different routes with it, so it's kind of it's going to be a little different. I did 2 casts, actually, and you'll hear my reasoning why. I went with more of the anime style with Ash and Misty and Brock and all that, and I wanted to do one where they're the actual age that they were in the TV show, which is like 10, 15, that age range.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to do a darker and grittier one where they're in their 20s and shit gets real. I'm going to go with the real one where they're like 10 to 15 first.
Yeah.
Okay, so my Professor Oak.
Okay.
I wanted Eugene Levy because he's got the eyebrows.
Oh, right.
And I think he's got that like elderly feel that Professor Oak would be getting, and he would also make it very lighthearted.
Eugene Levy's just a funny person.
He is really funny. So Ash would be Glen Matarazzo. Do you know who that is?
No.
Glen Matarazzo. If you've seen this new series on Netflix, Stranger Things, he's toothless.
Oh.
Hear me out. His persona is like the cocky kid who also was like kind of caring, kind of fits Ash.
Yeah.
And in Stranger Things, he has a hat that looks a lot like Ash's hat.
He actually does. It's pretty funny.
And so that's all I thought about the entire time I was watching Stranger Things. I think he would be really good
if he
as
got
Ash.
them teeth.
Well, he has teeth in real life.
If he got what?
Yeah.
That's some Stranger Things to hear right there.
My Misty, this one I don't know enough about young actresses enough to be certain. But in the show Fresh Off the Boat, there's this character who is the main character's girlfriend, and her name is Isabella Alexander. And, I mean, that one I just kind of threw in because I couldn't think. But she's kind of got a bubbly personality.
Okay.
So I could see her doing pretty good in that. Brock would actually be the main character in Fresh Off the Boat, Hudson Yang. Have you seen Fresh Off the Boat at all?
I know.
Hudson Yang kind of looks like a mini Brock anyway.
He kind of does, yeah.
And Brock is supposed to be a little bit older than them, but for argument's sake, they're going to be around the same age.
Yeah.
Gary Oak is going to be Thomas Barbuska.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Look him up. You recognized him. So we're gonna wait while he looks him up. Yeah. Have you seen him at all?
He looks like a little shit.
That is precisely why he's playing Gary Oak. Because in most of the roles I've seen him in, he is playing a little shit. And he does it so very well. He would be a perfect Gary Oak. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Team Rocket.
Okay.
Jesse, I have Mae Whitman. Do you know any of these people? What is wrong with you?
Oh, wow! Okay.
And then another guy from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Johnny Simmons. Jesus Christ.
Oh! He's the second Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Anyway.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And then Meowth would just be Tom Kenny, because Tom Kenny is the voice god. SpongeBob. I hate you so much. Anyway, that's my cast. It's much better than his stupid cast, that's for sure.
Did you look at it yet?
No, but you went with the games, which is dumb.
Alright, well, I picked a little bit of a higher age group than
I did too, okay? I did too.
I picked... who was your first... What would you say first? Professor Oak?
I did with Professor Oak first.
Okay. For me, Professor Oak or in this case, the nerdy neighbor. I don't know if it's going to be a Pokemon Go movie or just a Pokemon movie. So I got the scenario a little bit here. Either the nerdy neighbor who knows Pokemon way too much for Pokemon Go, or Professor Oak. Here we go. Jeff Bridges. And or Ian McShane. Alright. Well, now that we have Professor Oak / nerdy neighbor off the chart here, let's go into the Ash or main character. Tom Holland. Who's gonna...
You only picked him because he's going to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, and he also... I didn't like everybody else in the teenage section of the actors, so I was like, yeah, he's... For Ash's mom, or mother of the character, Rose Byrne. The rival, or Gary Oak, in this
Gary Oak. My Gary Oak was the shit. I'm curious to see who you got.
Actually, this is like the age gap between Ash right now and the rival is kind of tremendous. Jamie Bell.
18? 30-something.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
Can you imagine him as the rival? Ash, let's
Get
battle!
over here, kid!
Do it!
Do it!
Do it!
Just
Do it, Onyx!
don't let your dreams be dreams.
Usually there's an ally in the games and stuff, so like I picked Maisley Williams from Game of Thrones.
I thought about her for the grittier one, but I picked, the one I picked for my grittier one was much better. Not that Maisie Williams is bad.
For my Team Rocket leader, I didn't pick like side characters like Jesse and James, but I picked either Kiefer Sutherland for the Team Rocket leader, or Mads Mikkelsen.
It's interesting like how different we went
Yeah.
with it. Okay, for my dark and gritty one, where I still did the anime characters of Ash and all that, for Professor Oak, Pierre Gruno. I think he looks exactly like Professor Oak, and assuming he could speak English,
I'm pretty sure he'd whip some out.
Oh, yeah.
For a Pokemon movie.
Yeah, I think he would be really good for a dark and gritty Professor Oak. And then for Ash, I kind of had a problem with picking one, but I just kind of picked Nick Robinson. He was the older kid in Jurassic World.
Okay.
I'm not completely sold on him as I am getting Matarazzo in my lighter harder one.
For Toothless.
Yeah. But I think Nick Robinson would be able to pull off that. For Misty, Lawrence LaBeouf, which sounds like a guy, but it's not. Have you ever seen Turbo Kid?
I have not.
Okay.
Yet
But
to
anyway,
watch it, but
I'm going to show a little clip of her character from Turbo Kid, and you tell me right now that does not just scream Misty.
Hey. What's that in your hand?
It's a comic book.
What's it about?
It's about Turbo Rider.
That's rad. Are you alone? Do you have any friends? Do you want to play hide and seek?
Oh, wow.
that was a nice message.
So yeah, she would be a great Misty. For Brock, I went with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, because he would be a pretty intense Brock, I feel.
Yeah.
Gary Oak, again, this one I kind of just threw in. Dane DeHaan.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan, I feel like he plays villains pretty well, and I feel like he would pull off a dark and gritty little shit.
He does play a little shit a lot.
Yeah. Team Rocket, Jesse, Anna Kendrick, however you want to pronounce it. Just because I feel like they would kind of be the comedic relief of it, and she
Yeah.
would be pretty good. And then James would be, this one I wasn't too sold on, but it was the only one I could think of, Emil Hirsch. Who would be a little more serious than Anna Kendrick.
A little bit.
But,
Because Anna, she's pretty goofy.
and then, here we go. The voice of Meowth, Christopher Walken.
We gotta go catch these Pokemon.
So yeah, movie execs who are picking casts for the Pokemon movie, go with mine. Or his, or mixture.
Mine's weird, but like if you
His is
look-
weird. I
I
see
just
where he's
picture
getting
these
at.
people, like come on now,
Mhm.
they'd be pretty cool.
I went more with the anime. And
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be really good for the anime.
See, I didn't know whether it was gonna be the Pokemon Go movie because they are thinking about doing that. So I didn't know like what direction I should even go for that So I just tried to get a good mix between Pokemon Go and the actual Pokemon content as best as I could.
You did pretty good. So that's our Dreamcast for the Pokemon Go movie. Or just Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
I kind of want them to just redo the anime. I don't care if they do Pokemon Go.
That'd be pretty good if they did.
Live action of the anime would be awesome. Tell us what you think would be good casting for a Pokemon movie, either Go or for the anime. Live action, of course. Tell us that down in the comments. Over there is... What's the last one we did? Villains?
That looks like villains
who
that
were
were
right.
right the whole time.
The whole time.
During their movie.
Yeah, we talk about that over there. Over there is our review for the Jason Bourne movie, which we're waiting to go see.
Right now, yeah.
Right, meow. And
That's right!
below our faces is Twitter, Instagram. No, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, but what's on our faces?
Oh, on our faces! I forgot about on our faces! It's a review for Kubo and the Two Strings, which we saw a month in advance.
So go check that out. But yeah.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe button. You guys know what those are for.
Mhm.
And, a dislike button, because why would you want to be nice people, really? Come on.